What's up, Destiny? How you doing, beautiful? What's up, Destiny? All right, that's working. Hey, what's up? Blessed night to you. I'm doing a late night stream for my late birds. I had a very relaxing day, y'all. I was able to cook a nice meal and, you know, do a few editing things that I needed to do. So, did you hear Spirit honking? Okay, Spirit, you here for the reading? I love it. All right, let's go. You feeling good and relaxed too? You cooked and you got yourself ready for the week. I love that. I love that for you. I don't always have my glasses on, y'all. I don't want to be just staring right into the phone, but I love that for you, beautiful. I'm sending you a lot of love. Okay. Let me see, make sure I got this straight. Okay. I think that should be good. I appreciate those hearts, beautiful. Thank you so much. Sending them right back at you. All right, y'all, let's get right into this. Let's see what's going on. Y'all all in the house. Y'all see that? Divine Goddesses, y'all are all in the house. I love that. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to do one shuffle because I shuffled this very well just a few minutes ago, just to give us a head start. Okay. Spirit, we want to get a couple of tap-in messages to see what's going on. What's the biggest energy surrounding the collective, the most predominant energy, the major energy. Okay. A card fell out. Oh, canceled. They crossed the line. Now they're being called out and torn down. A fall from grace hits harder when it's public. Canceled. Look at that. Oh, baby, something is going down on a public arena, a public platform. Something is explosive. Somebody either is saying something or doing something, okay? And other people are tearing them down, okay? This could be anything from videos to just gossip, rhetoric, rumors, just a lot of conversations happening, and these conversations are explosive. Oh, reason? Envy vibes. Do y'all see that? Wow. So if any of you all have public platforms or are seen in the public eye, have a social presence or social media presence, could be in entertainment, okay? You could have a product or a service, all right? Some type of platform, a show, I'm not sure. It says, envy wears many faces. Sometimes it shows up as fake support, fake concern, or unsolicited advice. Wow. It could be people in front of, the social eye. They could be pretending like they're in support, but behind the scenes, they really envy you. Wow. A lot of these people have toxic ties. Toxic. Wow. It said, this isn't a victim villain story. It's a messy entanglement where both sides are contributing to the destruction. So they might be trying to pull you into the web or the net of confusion. You have good karma, though. You have good karma. Okay, I'm getting earth angel vibes. Okay, your wings are really big. Some of you are looking at this like this is a hot fucking mess. This is a hot mess. Things are at a boiling point. Okay, people could be drinking or just their feelings could be in an uproar. It says pressure has been building for too long. The situation's one spark away from full-blown combustion. And some of you are ready to wipe the slate clean. Okay? Or either you already did and people envy that and they want to bring back past grievances. Okay? Excuse me, collective. We have heartbreak, toxic ties, heartbreak. Heartbreak. Sometimes the worst breakups are the ones that never got full closure. What hurts most isn't the ending, it's the fact that it never felt so right. Oh, it's the fact that it ever felt so right. And I said it never felt. Oh, wow. Some of you knew that these people were toxic, okay? You could have ties to them, maybe in social circles or networks. And you knew that these people were toxic in some type of way or another. And maybe you're getting a full glimpse or behind the scenes look at these people via some form of information, okay? Maybe this could have made you upset, okay? Could have made you heartbroken as well, you know? Some of you are like, you can't believe some of the people that are out here envying you. You can't believe it. You like, really? And some of you are so entangled with these people. This could be family. This could be friends. These are close knit, like woven in together. These are close knit ties. Okay? You've been doing the work with good karma. You see this? You have been doing the work with good karma. All right? So that's not you. I'm also getting you're about to get a bright idea, some type of spark, some type of creative energy. Okay, spirit is about to drop on you or impart in you. It says growth is happening behind the scenes. What did I say? Behind the scenes, right? Behind the scenes. Healing patterns, owning truth, and unlearning survival mode. Unlearning it. A lot of you are about to make peace with situations. Okay? You're about to make peace with a person or a situation. It says, after all the drama and the side eyes, someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. Okay? Spirit, tell me more. That's a lot, Spirit. Okay, I can tell this situation is messy. People have a lot to say. People have a lot to say. We have somebody out here who's expecting. Okay? And there's lots of talk. All right? This is a toxic situation, whoever that is for. And they have, ooh, did you hear the call horn honk? They better be careful. It's heartbreak. It's heartbreak out here. Okay? It's a boiling point. Okay? People might be fighting. People might be fighting. Okay, let's see. Spirit, tell me more about this situation. Yeah, beautiful. You'll be breaking free from that. Excellent. Excellent. Making peace and breaking free, because people are definitely at odds with one another out here. They're at odds. Could you all please hit that like button for me? Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody who's in the house tonight. I hope you're wonderful, because it seems like people just don't want to let you go. They want to keep you bound and tied to them for some reason. They can't do it physically. They're going to talk about you. They're going to think about you. You know, they're going to put words out there into the atmosphere, you know, to try to mess with you. That's exactly what just popped out. Family feud. You see that? Family feud. People are at odds. You know, it's like people want, you know, it's like pick a side. You know what I mean? Pick a side. Hidden agendas are in the works. All right? And there are lots of people throwing shade. Throwing shade. You see that? Not everyone's motives are obvious. This connection comes with fine print and hidden clause. All right? So it's a lot of people trying to keep their motives hush hush. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in the It hides in a backhanded praise, tone, and just joking energy. Remember I told y'all about that? When people act like they just joking, but they really not. Okay? They just playing, but they kind of for real. Yeah. So your whole energy, okay, your whole lifestyle, living large, everything you're about, your environment, okay, even just who you are as a person. You have big real estate inside of you, Divine Collective, okay? Your property is nice on the inside. This is yours. This whole vehicle here. And you're living large inside of it. And some of you could be living large externally as well. You could be living large mentally as well, Divine Collective. You could think big. You know what I mean? Luxury is the new baseline. They're not just dabbling in wealth, they're dwelling in it. You all are dwelling in a wealthy, abundant, prosperous energy, period. And that's what brings wealth. You have excellent health as well, is what I'm also getting with the living large card. You could live, for some of you, I don't know where all of you are from, but you could live by like an ocean side or where you could see the sun come up. Some of you could live near places where you could see the mountains or you know, like rocky terrain. Also with I'm getting like California, you know, where they have those desert areas where you have cactus and different things like that. Some of you could drive very nice cars, live in very nice homes. I see palm trees here. Okay, some of you could like the color orange, turquoise, blue. Okay, and you could drive a gray or silver car, gray silver, or a dark charcoal gray car. Yeah, I see that. I also see there could be you know, someone could be very wealthy here, and there's a man and a woman, and the man is secretly seeing other men, you know, and these people are in a connection, some type of relationship, but these people have money. These people have money. You'll be burning bridges, okay? And you definitely have your crown on. Do you see? Look at you. Just wanted to bring that up close sometime. This thing is giving me lighting issues. I got to get my lighting together. I don't even know. Trying to work with it, y'all. Okay, do you see that? Drama queen and burning bridges. All right. So if there are people that you're canceling, okay, you've had enough. And as well, the things that these people are doing are over the top. It's just too much. It's unnecessary. Something like that. And drama queen, I'm getting you have good karma and you've been doing the work, you know, so you have a right to protect more than defend. You know, defending implies aggression. So when you're speaking, you want to say protect. To protect what's yours, you know, everything that I just stated before as far as your intellectual property, you know, your physical real estate, your external real estate, physical real estate, your external material real estate, all that, protecting it. Okay? It says don't get pulled into the drama. And of course, if peace showed up, they'd start a fight out of boredom. Some people just do it for shits and giggles, Divine Collective. Okay? Some people look at it as just business and it's your life. It's your real life. And it's just another day you know, another day at work for them. And some of you have ex drama as well here. Ex drama. Okay? There's some shattering things that your ex is going through right now. You're not in it. I can clearly see you burnt that bridge with drama queen. You put on your crown and you kept it moving. I can see that for a lot of you. You're very independent, very stoic. Okay, I'm getting Sigma females. Sigma females. It says the past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reigniting chaos, stirring up drama, or still has emotional pull. That means that your ex is still thinking about you while they're trying to be in a new relationship, and this shit is crumbling, it's cracking, it's breaking apart, it is shattering. Because they haven't addressed the wounds that they had when you burnt the bridge with them. And also the wound that they have seen you elevate the way you are right now with living large. Okay? All right? Test results. So there's going to be some type of test results, okay? Coming out with a pregnancy for somebody. Okay? And these are people with money, y'all. Okay? Somebody's going to be getting the somebody is going to be getting the results, if they're the daddy or not. Child support. Lewis. I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know. I told y'all, people with money watch my readings. You know what I'm saying? They be having things going on. Y'all think it's peaches and king. Nah, it's crazy. It gets crazy. You know? Seriously. It's shady. It's shady dealings. Shady dealings. Let me see if I can get this to come in. Shady dealings. Do you see that? Okay? People willing to pay money for some real dangerous things. Blood money. Mm-hmm. Wow. It's hidden agendas, y'all. Hidden agendas, especially with the family feud. Okay? A lot of throwing shade out here. A lot of throwing shade. Once again, we have this expecting energy. So if any of you all are out there expecting or with child, baby, it's possible bridges you might need to burn because it looks like there is going to be drama. And baby, it is dirty laundry out here. Do you see it? It's dirty laundry out here. It says a new life is forming, ready or not. This changes the vibe and takes the whole, and this changes the vibe, the stakes, and the whole storyline. Now, pregnancy and expecting could also be you all giving birth to something new, something very new. All right. Nevertheless, dirty laundry is out here with the ex drama. They thought they buried it deep, but old messes have a way of resurfacing, and this one's messy enough to leave a stain. To leave a stain. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Tyreek, what's up? What's up? Hey, sending you much love and light. The moderators in the house, y'all. Thank you so much for putting our information in your Tyreek. Thank you so much. Thank you, family. I appreciate you. I am. What are you talking about? I am. Okay. Any last messages? Oh, yes. Okay. Spirit says good, 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 good. Big break. Big break. Okay. It says a major moment is brewing. This could launch the offer or the shout out that changes everything. Wow. Wow. All right, y'all. Spirit's about to change something up for y'all. Spirit's about to switch something up for you all. I like it. All right, but let's find out what's going on because we have X drama out here. All right, we have people that are feeling canceled, that are very angry about how you live in Divine Collective. They upset that you have this crown on and you're not budging. You're holding your ground, you know. You're standing your ground. Okay, you're not letting anybody come in and destroy what you built for yourself and around yourself. The connection you've built. I'm getting a very peaceful vibe here with this living large. All right. You're not going to let anybody come in and disrupt this for you. Okay. And you're not cracking any smiles. You're not playing any games. Do you see this? This is intense energy right here. Intense. I think people learned, you know, burning bridges. People learned how hot it can get when they play with you. Okay. Some of you could even fit this physical physique here. Okay. Some of you. You said you told those who are throwing shade, they don't even have on glasses. You said, what? I'll show you how to throw shade. I will show you how to throw shade. You see that? You have the sunglasses on and they're the ones throwing shade. They have no protection from the heat, from the sun, from the energy that you're bringing. Okay? This is supernova energy right here. This is sun energy. All right? You're also giving off masculine vibes, meaning you're just operating strongly in your masculine energy. All right. And people are throwing shade, especially family members, whoever y'all canceling out here. All right. And this thing could be public. As they say, the revolution will be televised type of thing. Heartbreak. People have heartbreak. They do not, people that, the karmics that have karmic ties, like, you know, that had us bound up in things, right? And we're separating or pulling things apart. This is hurting them. This is hurting them because it's woven in together energy. So when it's pulling them apart, it's like they feel like a piece of their skin or something is being pulled off of them, you know, but you're breaking away from that. That's how intense it can be if you let it stay too long. It can, like, how do you say, there's a word for it, where things, they kind of like mold together because it's just been that way for so long. It's been connected for so long. They intertwine. So these people don't want to let you go. It's painful to them. So they're going to fight all of that. They're going to fight to keep it together. You have good karma, though. You've been doing the work. And there's a big break out here for you. Big break. All right, let's get some more energies. Let's get some more energies. That's crazy. Envy vibes. People envy your good karma. People envy that you're able to separate yourself. A lot of them aren't able to separate themselves from the toxicity of it all. Okay? Somebody's out here drinking real hard. They're drinking real hard. Someone also hopes that their dirty laundry doesn't get found out, baby, because it's a lot of it from what I'm hearing. A lot of it. Yeah. These hidden agendas, you know, a lot of these women are finding out, you know, what these men are up to out here. You know, especially women who are still seeking to, you know, be pregnant and have babies and things like that. They're finding out. It's a lot of shade coming from a lot of other women towards them. And then the men themselves are doing things behind their backs. Seriously. They're dating other men, you know, seeing other people. They have chicks around them throwing shade. Right there. The pregnant woman's in the middle. But all this is going on, you know, around the pregnant woman. That's crazy. Clean slate, ex drama, family feud. I'm getting any of you who have exes, man, they are putting everybody through it. Their heart, being that their heart, got this on the wrong side. Okay. Being that their heart is so broken. Okay. Being that their heart is so broken right here. This ex of yours, they're putting their family through it. They're putting their current partner through it. This person is shattered. And everybody's at odds. This person has everybody turned up, all because they have a broken heart. Okay? And this is concerning you, Divine Collective. Boiling points. Big break. That's you. So people are getting canceled right and left because the envy is so strong. The envy is so strong. Okay? They're getting canceled. They don't want to release you from these ties, baby. They want you to stay karmic with them, but you have good karma. It's your destiny to get up out of that. They can't keep you bound forever. You're supposed to fly. Elevate. Okay, you're very balanced. You see this right here in the middle? Okay? This is a whole bunch of creative energy. Some of you could be celibate, all right? Or abstinent, period. Right here with this good karma. Spirit is rewarding you for that. You think there's no, you know, it's just your personal, what do you, how do you say, personal gratification that you get from, you know, keeping your body pure and, you know, in a sanctified type of energy. No, Spirit is very, very proud of you. Been watching you. Been watching you. Okay? And you are elevating. Do you see that light above you? Your crown chakra is on fire, baby. It's on fire. So they can't keep you bound to this. They cannot. Oh, yeah. Living large. Drama queen. Burning bridges. Okay? Good messages, Spirit. I like it. Let's see what else is going on for y'all. Today. Let's see what's going on today. It says good vibes now in the moment. Okay, this is the energy that you all are in. Happy birthday to anyone celebrating a birthday at this time of the year. Okay, beautiful energy right here. I'm getting a lot of mature energy, mature vibes right here. I'm getting also you could be celebrating an elder, a grandparent, or a parent. Okay, celebrating their birthday in the many years that they've come, you know, through their journey. I'm getting that. Okay. We have caught, busted, detective work, secrets exposed, surprised, and shocked. Somebody might be getting caught. Okay? This is upcoming energy. See that? Shocked. Somebody could be seeing something, you know. It could be on video. It could be pictures. It could be hearing something, somebody calling somebody, telling them, their eyes get big, like, what? Something like that. Together through it all, partnerships, we got this. We got this. All right, Spirit, tell me about caught today. Tell me about caught. Fishing for comments. Fishing for comments. So somebody's being interrogated about something they did, being questioned. You might have questions for somebody, or somebody might have questions for you. It says vicious circle. Pattern of relationship, issues, bad habits, no-win situation right here. Okay? So some of you all could be in a relationship and you're questioning your partner, or your partner is questioning you. Somebody could have went to a party. Something could have happened at a party. Somebody could have been in somebody's DM or social media platforms, you know, liking things and leaving messages, stuff like that. Or either some of you are about to leave someone or go someone, and they're trying to ask questions and stuff like that, and they want to know why you're breaking out. You could spring this news on them, and they're going to be shocked that you're exiting the scene. They're going to be shocked that what? You're cutting them off. You're canceling them, right? You're canceling them. Things are explosive right now. It's a vicious cycle between you and this person. Or either you have a friend that's in a vicious cycle and you're trying to tell this person, you're trying to sit them down and counsel them and tell them, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? They're telling you about their person, you know, how they caught their person. They're telling you, or you could be telling a counselor, or they could be telling a counselor about what happened and the kind of relationship they're in. And you all are about to graduate from that, did, or are being prompted to. Leveling up, lesson learned, acquired wisdom. Okay? We have sleepless next. So someone you all caught here that you were in a vicious cycle with, you graduated from, they're still having sleepless nights. They still haven't dealt with that trauma I told you. We saw that. Ex-drama. Trying to get into something new, and they're not even over, you know, they're not even over what happened between you two. They're not even over this. You understand what I'm saying? This person is a freaking mess. They're a mess. They're thirsty right now. It's dry in their world. You know, they haven't learned the things you have learned. This is somebody who was a liar too. Okay. This is somebody who always chose the hard way. All right. So what's happening? It says police. Damn. Somebody could be getting questioned or interrogated by the popo about their whereabouts, where they were. Somebody was moving around or something, and they're going to be questioned because it's caught out here. Fishing for comments. The popo is out here. Somebody's having sleepless nights. They're worried about something. The desert entails going a far distance where nobody can see something. Vicious circle and round. That's going through something over and over again. I'm also getting some DEVI vibes. Police show up, start asking questions to the woman. She start telling. This person gets caught. That might be the ending of the cycle. Because somebody's fed up. Right here, done with being Mr. Nice Guy, and we have the tower right after it. Okay. Tell me about graduation day. Graduation day. Cool down, calm, pause, solidification. Okay? So this is the calm down from some type of you know, fury in it. And it just got hot in here, Divine Collective. It just got so hot. Look at this. Somebody says, I love you. So this is somebody that you all had some type of relationship with. This person could be in trouble. They could have did something. I'm telling you here, the Popo is out here fishing for comments. Somebody's going to be questioned. Look at this. Somebody is going to be questioned. It actually goes this way. Somebody's going to question somebody. Okay? And it's the feminine. And when she started talking, there they are in the background. Like, oh my God, are they going to tell everything? What are they going to tell them? That's what they're looking at. Okay, this could be their new partner. Y'all know how they do. They be in there busting that new partner up, I'm telling you. Because they don't learn their lessons. Okay, somebody's been spinning round and round in circles, repeating cycles. All right, you're graduating. You graduated from that. You see that? Okay, so this is them and whoever they're with, whoever they're around. You cool down from that. You cool down. But they're not. They're turned the hell up. Somebody's turned up right here. For real. They are. I love you. It says, we are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes, reach into this. See, they want you to be in a romantic fantasy with them. A romantic fantasy. And it's anything but that. This is also what people tells them. This is also what this person tells the women or their other partner. If this is, you know, a man, flip it if this is your story, divine gods. But for the goddesses, they tell the women or the other people that they get with that they love them. When they're really just in there for hookup. Okay, this is really just a hookup. Mind you, clown is coming up. Performance, camouflage, laugh at, and revenge. Okay, so this is what this person tells people. And it's catching up to them, obviously. And here we have love again. Look at this. Wow. They're saying they do this just to cover up with the lipstick stains. But really, they sit back and they think about what they had with you. It says unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness, affection, and attraction. Selflessness. This is what you all had. They really enjoyed what you all had. They enjoyed that. You know, they'd rather be with you. You know? But remember, y'all, love comes with conditions. And obviously, this is somebody who didn't care about that. They didn't care. Someone's feeling very insecure right now. Very insecure. Okay. Clean slate is out here. They're comparing what they have with their current person to what they have with you. Yeah, somebody's tangled, unable to free yourself. Somebody's tangled. This is one of you guys' exes. Because closed cycle is right behind it. And spirit got you. Spirit got you. Protection, signs you're guided. And somebody's angry. Somebody's angry, y'all. Okay? I mean, it's not your fault. You can't do nothing about that. Somebody's dark side is coming out. Your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. Look at somebody. They're in the dark, baby. They're in the dark. They said they miss their friend. They miss you. They miss you. They could be asking people about you. Okay, we're fishing for comments. Ever since they got caught, their dark side has been out, y'all. They've been very vicious with everybody. Very. Resentment, anger, hurtful words. They've been wilding out. They miss hanging out with you. They miss doing nothing with someone like you. They miss you, pal. You are this person's inspiration, whoever you are, divine goddesses and gods. This is something you had to clean up, and you deemed it a mistake. And there was a lot of lust involved here. Okay, this could just be forbidden energy, greedy energy, non-committal, sexual energy, selfish energy. all those kinds of things. Could you all please hit that like button for me? Thank you all so much. Deny. Doesn't want to claim you in public. Deny. Okay, this is somebody who was playing games, like I said, with people they're with right now. This is not you. They miss you. They're playing games with people. Chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. You all have met someone new or about to. This person is going to start off as friends. It's going to start off hanging out with one another. And it's going to slowly increase. And at the same time, this person is also getting up with people that they don't want to put out in public. You see this? Masculine. Okay, they don't want to put these people out in public. Authority, discipline, and father figure. And here you all are. Showing up. Okay, you all are very independent, and it was your intuition that led you to this freedom or to initiate some type of change where you graduated something. Sixth sense. All right. Okay. Someone could be trying to provoke you. Natural disaster. Someone could be trying to provoke you. Okay. They want you to say something. Okay. That's why there could be rumors or talk with that canceled energy. You know, it's very explosive right now. Boiling points. People feeling very canceled. Okay, get all of them. Cancel. They're feeling canceled. Okay, it's a lot of envy surrounding people. These are things they caused on themselves. Natural disasters they caused on themselves. So now things are explosive. Things are hot. People feeling hot, especially your ex. Hot. They ain't shit. People upset because now it's out. You know. They know you know. They know you know. All right. You might be exposing something on somebody today. You know, some of you could have platforms. And of course, they're thinking of you. Of course, they're thinking of you. Nostalgia, missing you, grieving you, fixated on you, manifesting a reunion. Manifesting a reunion. So much envy. So much envy, especially this ex out here, baby. They so mad you canceled them. Oh, here we are again. Losing sleep a second time. 2 damn times. 2 times. Look at this. 2 times, baby. Wow. Y'all got somebody going through it. Y'all got somebody going through it. If you all are in a new relationship, I just split the deck. Cope. They're drinking. Somebody's drinking heavily. If you all in a new relationship, they're wishing bad on it. They don't want it to prosper. Okay, they could be sending shots, saying negative things, making up rumors, telling lies. Come on now. Come on now. Owner, master, top level. Damn. Somebody is very selfish. They were out here looking for the next best thing. Okay? Next best thing. Prideful, arrogant, egotistical. My way. Stubborn. Somebody is what? They shattered. Look at this shit, y'all. Back to back. Damn. This popped in my lap. Memories. Moving on. Look at you. Damn, you free. As much as that can be in this energy on this earth, you're there. Okay? Wow. Y'all got somebody who's off the hook right now. Drinking? I know this energy is not drinking. I know they're not drinking. with no sleep? Excuse me? This person is drinking? What? I would never want to be in the house with somebody at this point. You see what I'm saying? You all were good. But I won't want to be in the house with somebody at this point. This is too much right here. This is somebody who's violent, aggressive, okay? Mean, tempered, unbalanced, hard to deal with. Always yelling or screaming, always talking, always grumpy because they don't get no sleep and they missing you. Angry because they can't control you. Could be angry because you're with someone else. Angry because you're so smart, you're so intelligent. Angry because you look good, you're beautiful. You wear that crown, you're praised. I mean, come on now. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. They're angry just because of this, because you woke up like this. Before you even got a chance to do anything with it. You woke up like this with the crown. Let me get this a little closer for the NCHs, non-congratulating haters, so they can see you all. Okay, take a good look. That's the divine goddesses. That's divine gods. That's the divine collective. God's elect. That's y'all. And people, they be fired up, baby. They be fired up. They can't control you. They can't tell you how to think, how to move. Okay? They don't have control over your finances. They don't have control over your mind, nor your physical. This is powerful energy. Very independent. Do you see this? Look at y'all. Y'all coming through crazy. I wish I could get this light to just do what it needs to do, right? Right? This is beautiful energy. And your intuition is top tier. Sudden realizations, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Your sixth sense, intuition, is subconscious. Okay, look at you. This is brilliance. This is intelligence. This is being smart. This is being wise. Okay? This is having common sense. Could you all do me a favor and please hit that thumbs up button for me? We have over 100 people and we don't even have 50 likes. Come on, y'all. Show some love. Let's show some love to one another. So divine timing is at play. For what? For what, Spirit? What's going on? I'm getting you also found out something just in time. You broke free just in time. Somebody wants to send you a message. Excuse me. Communication records, call records, instant messaging. Somebody want to tell you how they feel. They want to tell you how they feel, and they want to tell you that they want you. They want to tell you that they want you. Yeah. Okay. Could you all do me a favor and please hit that thumbs up button for me? We are well over 100 people in. Oh, crap. Okay. All right. So we have arrogance, ego, stubborn, pride. This is somebody who formerly wasn't able to voice this. They weren't able to express this. Fraud is what they were. Somebody's looking for a way to talk to you because they're wanting and their feelings are getting so deep, getting so heavy. Their pride is getting the best of them. They over here popping off, acting crazy, being a damn psycho to their partners, to their family, being bitter, being angry, being resentful, needing to cool down, needing to leave a toxic lifestyle alone, thinking about it but not being able to do anything. It says drinking, enablers, bad choices, partying, drugs, unhealthy, promiscuous, toxic lifestyle. And you out here living your best life. You're living your best life. Hold on one second, Divine Collective. Give me 1 second, please. All right. Thank y'all so much. All right. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, tell me what's going on. You all are unfazed, happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focus. More, Spirit. Tell us more for the Divine Collective. Tell us more for the Divine Collective. That's a lot, Spirit. Let's take it slow. Tell us more for the Divine Collective. Nightlife. So somebody's heavy in their drinking, bad choices, partying, heavy in the drugs, heavy in the promiscuity. They're heavy in the nightlife right now. This is a masculine energy running around, sleeping with people, you know, in the party scene. Okay? Could be somebody you let go just because of this energy. This is somebody who didn't care what you felt, well, you know, what you thought. They thought doing them was the best thing. And letting you go and letting you be free was, you know, nothing. But now they're angry. Being a player is not all it's cracked up to be. Okay? There's always other loves. There's no stability there. There's no staying power there. Still involved with the past, cheating, secret affections. Okay? When they were with you, they could have stayed connected to their past. You know? People always like to keep a ace in the hole kind of thing. You know, a person who, no matter how many people that they date or they see or that they get up with, why is this blurry? I don't know why this is blurry. That they get up with, they always keep this one person who will just accept anything. They will accept anything. I don't know why that's, am I too close? I don't know. This is good. You know what, y'all? Sometimes YouTube be messing with stuff because sometimes the video will be just crispy, clear, and then sometimes it gets this blurriness to it, you know? I don't know what that's about, but we have flowers out here. Love, springtime, romance, happy couples, you know, growth, union. This is you all coming up, you know, in this upcoming season. You're out here looking good. You're free. You're moving around. You're unfazed. You know, your energy is really good. You see all that yellow? Okay, that's your solar plexus and your sacral chakra energy, all that down there. It's a beautiful creative energy. All right? Beautiful. And a lot of you are very happy. Happy. You're bringing this energy into your life. And that's what I'm talking about. I love that. And you have some male. There is a man out here losing major sleep. Man, 3 times. You better stop playing. Stop playing. That's a definite. There is a man losing major sleep. Maybe we should focus on that. See what's going on with this person. Do you see this? Yeah. And they turned up. They turned up like a mug. Okay? And this is more than one male. You see how many of them it is? Look at this here. I don't know who, you know what I mean? Who are the former partners, because a lot of the women have backed up off of the masculine energy. They backed up. So I don't know who these men are, you know, because a lot of you escaped them, you know. I get that they're trying to tiptoe around the divine goddess energy. They're trying to tiptoe around, you know. Conflict is going on. Clashing differences. They're not getting any compatibility out here with the nightlife. They're finding out that strippers aren't as compatible as they thought. Sneaking around, acting shady, trying to avoid getting caught. You know, some of them are thinking about trying to love bomb you. You know, trying to come acting like they want to offer you, you know, their heart or something like that. You know, some of them are going to come and say they miss, you know, getting down with you. They miss intimacy with you. All right. But it says play a third party hooking up impossible STD, baby. That could be what's explosive too, baby. Somebody could get out on this damn internet and start yapping, you know, about something they you know, got up with somebody and it went crazy. It went left. Now they holding their damn head on a drunk night. On a drunk night out at the club, on a drunk night hanging out, you know, here and there. That's what they did. They took a gamble. Somebody took a gamble. So they might be getting some crazy news. about some type of love affair. You know, didn't they just have some type of rodeo or something in Texas or something like that? Man, a lot of people are coming back talking about what happened to them. Talking about they went out there drinking and sucking and, you know, screwing and doing all this extra stuff, man. And now they sitting there, you know, looking crazy. They sitting there looking crazy. Ain't nobody telling them to go out there doing all of that. Nobody. And I also get that they're holding grudges because of the kind of women that they have to date. Because they know these women are out here. Okay? These women are out here. Okay? They're doing their due. They're doing their 1-2. They're ready to get it popping with whatever, whoever, wherever. Look at this. Somebody's upset that they didn't use sexual protection. I'm telling you something. Somebody's angry. Okay? There's a real pop-off energy right here. Y'all want to see? Look. Look, they could take this shit to the internet. You see them? You see them? They angry. They could take this shit to the internet. Sexual protection. They didn't use it or something. And now they are angry. They want to destroy somebody. This has somebody losing sleep. All right? This got somebody losing sleep. So, you know, Spirit, I want to know more. Let me try to get some of these together. Because somebody was out here with a party girl, or party, you know, a party hoe. Okay? Party hoe. They wasn't thinking about love when they was with, you know, out here turning it up with whoever they got with. Because you're such a beautiful, independent, divine energy, man. You're so beautiful. And this is today. That's the first card that came out. So intuitive, you know, so intelligent. Sixth sense, intuition. Your subconscious is at peak performance. Peak performance. Okay. This is a masculine because we have him out here 2 times. We have this masculine out here twice. We have him out here twice. Okay. Feelings. It's tangled right now. Somebody got themselves into this. You didn't help them. They got themselves into something. Okay. Spirit, tell me about, let me see. I want to know about the sexual protection and the fierce temper. You know, this is all, you see all this shattered glass? Shattered, shattering, shattering. Y'all got somebody going crazy. All right? They're acting like the Hulk. Uncontrollable. They could be on the internet talking crazy. I don't know. You know, somebody's just turned the fuck up. They turned up like crazy. But I want to know about the sexual protection here and the fierce temper and the drinking lifestyle. Somebody has a wingman. Somebody has a wingman that they do a lot of dirt with. Okay? They do a lot of dirt with this person. But the dirt ain't you. You're a very safe love. Okay? Very safe. You see that? Okay? Trust, security. You are home. That's what it says. But this is somebody out here with a love-hate relationship. This is about fierce temper, sexual protection, and drinking toxicity here. Okay? That's what we're talking about right now, because this person is in their feelings and they are losing hell of sleep right here. They're losing a lot of sleep. So I want to know why. Because apparently they went out and did something with one of these karmics. You see that? And it's pretty icky. This is the swamp. This is where a lot of nasty, icky, dirty shit is at. The swamp. Third party relationship. Somebody's learning a nasty lesson and it's making them angry. They could have woke up and something green could have been on them or the karmic. Maybe both of them. Both of these cards are green. Okay, they could have went and tried to wash it off. Shit ain't washing off. Shit ain't going away. I don't know if it's mold, fungus. I don't know what it is. You know, green is green or slimy. Ugh. All I know is it ain't good. Baby, it ain't good. They done got themselves into some shiznai. You hear me? You see this? Love, hate, karmic. This is toxicity. This is abuse, violence. This is promiscuity. Somebody tempted somebody, baby. I'm hearing the ex say, or whoever this person is that's thinking about you, they're saying she was the devil. Or he was the devil. They should have never slept with him. They should have never slept with him. Do you see? Affair. We're just sipping. There's a lot of gossip and rumors going around, baby. We are just sipping. Mm-hmm. And somebody is losing sleep because of all this dirt. Where is this dirt coming from? Where is this dirt coming from? All that dirty laundry, baby. All that dirty laundry. Somebody messed up out here, baby. Landfill. The landfill. Confessions. Confessions, baby. Unveiling, coming clean messages. More sipping. More sipping. Y'all, it's so much dirt around this person. It's so much that they haven't said that maybe could be being talked about right now, or it's about to be. And it's piping hot. It's piping hot. Meeting, talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. Crying over you. Baby, this came right over today. Somebody's crying over you because all this shit is blowing up on them. Hurt, upset, sad. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? The narcissist. Damn. Doesn't care who they step on. And these are their secrets. Oh, you know. Please. You know they want another chance, baby. You know you can't do nothing with that. You already know you can't do nothing with that. As soon as the narcissists come out, the devil came out with them. They daddy. Y'all know what I tell y'all. Y'all know where they came from. Y'all can put it in the chat. They come from the balls of the devil. That's they daddy. That's they daddy. Narcissists don't mean no good for nobody. Not for the divine collective. Not for a karmic. So them crying and pleading and being sad and, you know, being upset because they went out without sexual protection and they was listening to their best friends and partners in crime and their wingmen and people that cover up for them. You know, these could be businessmen. These could be men that wear suits. These could be also people in social media. You know, everybody's a streamer, a blogger, a content creator, you know, a social media presence. Everybody's, you know, out there, and they have wingmen. They have wingmen. I don't know why these girls still hoping, praying that these men only see them. They don't. They're setting themselves up. They don't. I'm trying to tell you, Destiny clocked all damn day long. Clocked all damn day long. Okay? All right now, Destiny, keep your eye open, baby. I don't know, we might have some intruders in the damn house. Be cool. Y'all know how we do up in here. Be cool. We just be in here reading. Okay? Cake. So there is some type of celebration. Maybe they could be trying to come through for your birthday or call you for your birthday. All right? To persuade you to come to their party, or, you know, finding out if you're having a party, can they come? Some type of reward. There's a celebration coming your way. All right? Something's happening. Y'all be careful. Don't go to inviting this narcissist to no party. Do you see that? Don't go inviting them to your party, because they're not coming to be friendly. Okay? They're still in mode, ready to put their foot on your neck. Don't ever forget that. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody that ever put their foot on your neck, don't ever forget that. Don't ever let them come back like that shit is peaches and keen and copacetic. Okay? It's not keen. It's not cream. It's neither one. You know what I mean? People that tried to unalive you. People that tried to take you out. People that stole from you. People that tried to take something from you. Don't you ever forget it. You can forgive it, but don't ever forget it. A leopard don't change its stripes. A zebra don't change its stripes. Okay? A snake don't stop biting all of a sudden unless you remove their teeth or something. Even then, they still trying to bite you. They ain't got no fangs. You know? A scorpion. Baby scorpions are born killers. Baby scorpions, they don't have to be taught to hunt by their parents. They have a natural instinct to sting. If you put a baby scorpion down, a baby scorpion is going to kill their food right away. Ain't never seen their parent kill nothing. And they're going to go out there and do it. Their only threat is they're small and their skin is kind of soft and they're clear. You know, they're like, you know, they're small and they're susceptible to predators when they look. Other than that, they're going to go out there and kill them something, baby. Okay? So the scorpions are in massive regret right now. Ain't no way. Robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. Ain't no way. And they out here turned up, baby. Oh, they out here turned up. No, they ain't going to be no, they can't do shit again. They just sit around getting crazy. But you got to watch them. You have to watch these people. Do y'all not see all of the stories about the millions of people that get taken out by their intimate partners and people that are close to them? Most crimes are passion. This is how this happens. These are people that you live with, you slept with, you have children with, you live around, family members, intimate partners, soulmates, friends. Friends calling other friends over to the house just to cut their damn baby out their stomach. What? Your father pick you up from school like on any normal day, but today, they all of a sudden they want to drive you out to the mountains and do all kind of crazy shit to you, and all of a sudden you miss it. They'll pick you up every day. But this day, where is it? Did I pick it up? No, it's still out here. This day, homeboy convinced them to go and do something crazy. So y'all have to watch these people. I told y'all. Y'all don't even know some of y'all was at the Bates Motel. Y'all had Norman living with y'all. Or live with Norman. Yeah. I'm telling you. That Bates Motel ain't nothing to play. Listen. This is Norman. This is Norman Bates at the Bates Motel. Sitting up. Waiting for their next victim. Waiting for their next person. Or waiting for people they already victimized to return back. They understand karmic ties. They like to create them. You understand what I'm saying? They like to create karmic ties. It's an addiction. They create these karmic ties. They know heartbreak is coming. They go into it broken. They know they broken. But it's addictive. The high, the rush they get from the craze of it all. That's the addiction. I'm telling you, my monster nog, baby. Oh, intimacy is one thing. Yeah, you could get them a good old intimate, moment in time. Yeah, they love that. But you know what the monster nog loved even more? Oh, they love that back and forth, the clashing. They wanted to do battle. They wanted to be yelling and screaming and back and forth. Sometimes they want to get physical and pushing and shoving and, they want to be in the melee with it. That's what they like. That's what turned them on. And after they get that, then they're ready to get into, then they're ready to enjoy you in a certain type of way. Like, what the fuck is, like, what kind of mental crap? Yeah. Bates Motel, baby. Bates Motel. These girls think that the cookie is what no, some of these men, that ain't they turn on. That ain't they fetish. They want you to give them, as they say, narc terms, they want that supply, baby. That's their drug of choice. Do you understand what I'm saying? Where is it? It's out here. That's their drug of choice. That's their poison. They like that. If I didn't give up that argument, baby, the narcs, they'll create a situation to annoy you so that you start fussing. And they like it. And after you get the fussing, it like they be satisfied, like they just got a hit. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It's weird as hell, baby. Y'all better take these sunglasses. If anybody wear the sunglasses, keep those sunglasses off, baby. Take them off. Watching, looking, perception, and stalking. Oh, they stalking. Somebody's stalking, baby. Oh, they out here stalking. Them and they sneaky link. Whoever they get up with, whoever they meet up with, hidden lover, low-key situationship, side piece. These could even have been people that you knew. Now they sneaking around with your person. You know, I seen that before, Divine Collective. I messed with, I had somebody, that we were seeing each other. And this was many years ago. Man, I got missing for a couple of years. I came back around to visit a friend that lived in the area. Oh, baby. You talking about rock the mic, baby. Oh, they was rocking all kind of mics. Rocking the mic. And the person had a nerve to think they was going to circle back to me. Oh, no. I won't tell you how I got them to tell me, but oh, yeah, you had to give up that. You had to give up that info, baby. Yeah, you ain't going, no. You ain't going to have me walking around here looking crazy. And you don't went up in the muck and the mire. Oh, no. We don't do the muck and the mire. We're not going to do the muck and the mire. Yeah, y'all got to be careful. Watch them, quote unquote, friends. Because they'll sneaky link in a minute, baby. Rock all kind of mics. I'm just telling you. You see me? Divine goddesses. All right. I'm just telling y'all. Y'all out here real nice. All the crowns are out. All of them. Look. All of them are out. Y'all all out here. Y'all look good. Look at y'all. Y'all look great. Amazing energy. Amazing. This is the divine elect. These are the divine goddesses. Yeah? You've been crowned by the divine. That's where you got your crowns from. Stepping into power. Praised. Coming up. Spotlight. You didn't wait for somebody to grant you this. You took it. You stepped forward. You took your position. I told you the karmics right now. I told you it's open. The gates are open for the divine feminine energy, the divine goddess energy. Oh, it's up. But the karmics, if they don't want to step into the shoes, they don't want to take the reins. That's up to them. They can continue to mess around. They just gonna keep getting this, or they're gonna keep running into these toxic ass, people. These toxic ass karmic men. They're going to keep running into them. They turned up. Okay? It's a lot going on. These men are angry. These men are angry. And I don't know why these women think it's cute. It's not cute. It was never cute. At no time was it ever cute. These men are angry. They feel like they're losing control of the women. Okay, but these are karmics. They can't even control the karmics. You know what I mean? So how they think they're gonna, try to control the divine goddesses? You can't control the karmic. The karmics are out here turning up on them, and they're angry about that. They feel like they're losing control, especially on the heels of breakups. Do you see the shattering? This is the shattering. This is all that shattering energy right there. This might break the internet. Somebody might break up, y'all. Somebody might break up and it could shatter the internet, baby. Blow it right out of the water. Somebody losing sleep about it. Somebody's drugs habit could be put on display. Okay? Shattering energy is coming out. A drug habit. This is damn sure Dwight Howard and his damn wife. Like out here crazy. You know, people are stubborn. They thought it was going to go forever. They thought they had enough people to continue to cover up the mess. Okay? Now their boys don't want to be close to some of their antics because people are suing, people are getting money, people are talking to, you know, them people. Yeah, they don't want to be close to them. They don't want to be involved like they used to be when there wasn't so much coverage and cameras and, you know, everybody watching, when there wasn't so much envy vibes. But now people, oh, they don't care. If they know that you're just living a great life, you know, as they say, hold on, y'all. There's another shattered card. That's what I was trying to get. Hold on. They see you living a nice life, doing the work, a nice, serene, calm life. Okay? They will come through just to turn that upside down for you. Clean life. You ain't sleeping with nobody, you know, clean, safe love. Home is good. You know, your mind is good. Your soul is good. Everything is good. They will come through just to destroy that. You know, get you in some type of financial ruin so your lifestyle changes. Start sleeping with you and everybody else and bring you something that you possibly can't, you know, change back, reverse. And they damn sure don't want you focused on doing the work. They don't want you at peace. They want you chaotic with them. They want you shattered like them, hurt like them. Misery loves company. It loves it. I just want y'all to see how shattered some people are, baby. Something could blow the internet up, a breakup. Shattered. More shattering. More shattering. More shattering. All of this shattering energy. Some of these exes, they went out, you know, soon as things dissolved between you and them, they went out and got somebody else immediately. And now shit is crumbling. So envious of you. So selfish. Being in their feelings. You know, making poor choices. Some of them are alcoholics now. They drank themselves right into, you know, a mess. And it's so much sleep being lost right now. It's ridiculous. This is crazy. I ain't never seen no shit like this. 3 times worried, replaying events, thinking about you. 3 times. They are hella in their feelings. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? I got to show you that again. When you're losing this much sleep, it also makes you delusional. You start having all kind of weird ass thoughts. All kind of weird thoughts. I hear this person walks around talking to themselves. They like in their home, in their environment, they talk to themselves. And they start talking to the karmics, and they start talking to the divine goddesses, and they talking shit. Okay, this is somebody who's mentally ill. This is motherfucking Norman Bates, baby. This is Norman. Okay, the Bates Motel. Psycho. That was the name of the movie. This is a psychopath. These are psychopaths. They're upset. Young, older than that. Middle ground, middle age. You know what I'm saying? You have all ages here. And they be talking shit. Okay? Let me show you again. They be angry in there. They be talking. F the divine goddesses. F the karmics. I'm the man. F these bees. You know, they don't mean ish. I F them and move them to the side. I'm the man. They need to learn their place. It's a man's world. What the hell is wrong with them? Not bowing down. Especially y'all. Oh, you think they call the karmics out there named baby? They got some words for us. They said they said we think we too good for the abuse. What kind of shit they on? What? I gotta move back some more. Like what? Let me matrix on your ass. Fucking matrix on you, you know, do a fucking Neo on their ass. No. What you talking about? We too good for the abuse? Yeah, that's what type of time they on. Angry. Talking hella shit. And if they're not talking by themselves, guess who they talking with? The other stupid ones. The other dummies. They brothers. That came right out of the same ball sack. Okay? Came right out of the same ball sack. They get together and they be talking. All right? And all of them angry. They figure people should be listening to them, catering to them, doing for them. They should be able to express themselves. This is not just one person. There's several of them. 1, 2, 3. It's several of them. The masculines are going insane. These ain't the divine gods. They good. I told you, most of the divine gods have their partner and they done secured that and protected that and put that away. They know better. They know better. They know what goes on when they know better than to follow the wingman. Oh no, they don't do that. Oh no. Oh no. And they're definitely not around these angry dudes. I'm getting incel energy as well out here. Some of these dudes is acting like they was able to get out here and just go into that rooster could go into the chicken coop and just have all the chickens, flustered and flying around because they up in there, running through every nest, right? Nah, some of them ain't getting nothing. They're not getting nothing out here, y'all. And this got they turned up. So the poor karmics that they do run by and that do decide to try to give them a little chance and whatnot, it gets turned up. Massive regrets. They rob the karmics too. They take from the karmics too. They lie to the karmics too. They said they trying not to be toxic, but a narcissist can't help it. They have to go through their cycle, y'all. That's why I don't know how some people can be like, they deal with a narcissist. I don't know how. As soon as I see that narc emerge, I get ghost real quick. I'm gone. I ain't sticking around. Y'all. And narcs will throw you off the trail of another narc. Okay? I mean, put it like this. They'll put you on the trail of another narc. If they're a narcissist, some of them are so clever that they will put you onto the trail of the other narcissist and talk about that narc and like try to form an alliance with you so you'll notice that narc, but you won't notice them as a narc too until that person is gone. They need a subject and the subject has to be close to them. Because they know if you're not close to them, if you're not in close connection with them, they can't keep a grip on you. You're too far away. So you'll see they bullshit and just go. But if they got a grip on you, right? If they have you intertwined, right? They stand a better chance at being able to burn down shit. If they got you close. Because it might take you a minute to undo the knot, Yeah. Well, they going off right now. They sneaky link is catching hellfires right now, baby. They catching it right now. Somebody's removing the rose-colored sunglasses right now. And it's got a few people salty. Oh, they salty. Oh, they mad at you. You see that? Bitter, angry, petty. Oh, they mad. Not just you, we in there. Us. They mad at us, divine goddesses. They say, F us, baby. Oh, they talking big crap. Who the hell we think we are? We on some dumbass spiritual journey. They don't know what's wrong with us. They got enough love for us. What are we doing trying to love ourselves? What? I know y'all feel me because y'all all sitting back like, I hear you, divine goddess Davy. I hear you, divine goddess Davy. Carrying on. Carry on with the regularly scheduled program. Look. Carry on. That's where y'all at with it. Carry on. It's salty, baby. Oh, it's salty. It's a lot of regret out here. And it's a lot of people suffering in silence. They can't really say what they want to say to you, baby. I told you, narcs need to argue. That's what get them going. Okay, when they can't say what they want to say, I seen it. I seen it where the narc had to answer to an authority figure. And it wasn't me. They had to answer to an authority figure. And they couldn't talk anywhere they wanted to talk with that person because that person had the power to do something. You know what I mean? To turn their situation from bad to worse. And it have nothing to do with me. So I observed how they interacted with the person of authority. And baby, it was hard for them. It was hard because the person of authority could say what they wanted to say. And the minute they would get out of line, baby, you could see their face turn twisted. Sometimes they would put the damn phone down and walk away and start talking shit in another room and then come back to the phone because they couldn't say it to that person. And that shit burnt them up inside. Oh, that made them mad. That made them mad. Don't argue with a narcissist. You will never win. You never win. They'll get you back in some type of way. Even if they let you win the argument, they'll get you back. They'll wait. They'll wait. Some of them wait years. Years. I see it. Y'all learn y'all lesson. Y'all learn y'all lesson about romance, and so they learning theirs. Oh, they're learning theirs. About how to treat somebody. Tough times, growth, and leveling up. They're learning. Unspoken desires, real feelings, and broken dreams. Broken dreams. Fake accounts, fake social media, accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X. Your ex is trash. The exes are trash. Baby. They learning their lessons for real, about you all. For real. I like that. Y'all out here. Perverts. Some of them pervs. Pervs. I tell you, they have secret fetishes. And also, I'm getting somebody weird out here watches you. They have a fascination for you. Okay? This is a person who doesn't clean up. And they spend a lot of time watching you. They don't clean up. Okay? And this person is wondering, what would it be like to take a bite out of that apple? Oh, baby. Fascinating to them. Fascinating. Mysterious. Kind of like, the old story with Eve in the garden. Yeah, I know. Eve was standing there looking just like this. I'm telling you, look. Eve was eating the damn fruits, getting her knowledge. She was getting that knowledge on, baby. She was sitting there looking just like this. He said, I got to have some. He said, I got to have some. Baby. Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Oh, man. Come on, y'all. All right. We got a friend of me out here. So while y'all chilling, pretending to be your friend, but plotting against you behind your back. Okay, that ain't going to last long. And look who makes an appearance, baby. Look who makes a fucking appearance. There we go. Norman came out. Look at him. He looked angry. He said, you've been talking about me, Divine Goddess Davy. You've been talking shit about me. You told them who I really am. No, they know who you are, Norman. I didn't have to tell them. I just reconfirm. We just chit chat. We just run it up on your ass. Abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. Well, he's having a nervous breakdown, can't cope, or financial stress. Their friends are turning on them and flipping on them, like I told y'all. The wingmen, the besties, the ones they sitting around talking with, some of them don't want to be involved because they're getting really caught up. Like I said, some of them are going to court. Charges, baby. People telling on them. Okay? People telling on them. So y'all be careful because I do see mine right here. Remember, we have the narc out here, and narcissists feel like you're a part of them. You ain't getting away. You're a part of them. Okay? So don't play with them. Because listen, Norman will come pick you up. Oh, they'll come pick you up from in town. You call? Oh, you need to get to the hotel? I'll be right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we provide pickup service from the station to the hotel. Yeah, it's part of the hotel services. Yeah. Oh, they're sorry. Somebody's sorry now. Okay. I'm also getting their homeboys, anybody who hangs out, with a wingman that help them cover up shit and do dirt. And, of course, to y'all divine goddesses, are they out here crying and screaming and acting up, losing sleep looking crazy, drinking and doing drugs and turn it up, you know, being promiscuous, but beating the damn karmic upside their head, karmic running, spinning circles around them too. You know, all kind of drinking is going on. It's a lot of sorry energy. And even their wingmen are sorry that they were hanging out with this narcissist. They're like, damn, I'm sorry. I should have never got mixed up with motherfucking Norman. Okay. It could be Brad. It could be Bill. It could be Eric. It could be Jerome. Okay. James. Okay. Juan. All right. David, Hector, Scott. Who else is out here? Davion. Listen, any of them. Trayvon. All of them. They said, damn, why was I messing with them? Because guess what? They get it too. The narcissist is going to get a little bit of supply from them too. They get it from the friends. They take their little cheap shots. But the friends done been around them so long, they just let it fly over their head because you know why? They're not close to them. So the hit can only give them, you know, a little bit of damage. But it's more, when something explodes, the closer you are to it, the more damage you're going to get. When something explodes. The farther you are away, the less damage you're going to get from that explosive item. So they need to reel you in. Just like fishing. If the fish is too far away and you don't have, you know, sufficient rope and, you know, you're not strong enough, baby, you can't wheel the fish in. But baby, if you got it, you know, pretty close, you got that thing by the damn, you know, Norman, See, listen. Limit, final straw, overwhelmed. You see this? Okay. As soon as they get you, you know what I mean? As soon as they convince you that everything's okay. Hey, baby, you're mine. It doesn't matter. We go through the storm, the thick and thin together. As soon as they get you in there, baby, they tell you go take a shower. I don't mean to be laughing, y'all. They tell you go take a shower, baby. Because you know that's their favorite room. That bathroom, oh, that's the favorite room. Yeah, oh, yeah, my narc, oh, they used to come in there and terrorize me, baby, terrorize the shit out of me. You be in there trying to, you know, do your little business. Oh, they going to come in and they going to start talking. Because you ain't got no clothes. You in water. What you going to do? And you in a bathroom. They closed the door. This how Norman set the scene, baby. Oh. They be outside the door. Think about it like this. Come on, think about this. Like, put this picture in your mind. Norman be outside the bathroom door, just looking at the bathroom door, listening to you singing in the shower, you know, or listen to your little radio, your phone, whatever you put on, your program, your show. They be out there, and then they come inside the bathroom, and they just be standing there. Okay, this one's on a laptop or something like that. They look at, this is a stalker that be on social media too, but they come in the bathroom, and then they just be looking at the shower curtain as you in there. And you're like, hey, babe, are you in here? And they be quiet. And you be like, and then you got to peek out, you know, to see what's going on. Yeah, child, they be in there. Okay? You just never know when you're going to have that, yeah. That's it. You better get the hell out of there. It's creepy, baby. When they close that door, you ain't got nowhere to run. You ain't got nowhere to run. So that's why Spirit says you got to get far, far away from them. You see this shit? Spirit says you must go on a spaceship to get the hell away from some of these damn crazy ass people who are not doing well. Somebody's not doing well, y'all. They're losing their mind. And I'm so thankful that you all are away. You're not near a lot of these people or this person. They're losing it. Somebody's really upset right now, y'all. Karma, drama, endings, loss, and a mental breakdown, and somebody is easily triggered. Do you see this? They are popping off, baby. They're popping off. Okay, we got friends out here that are upset that they lost you. We have exes. We have ex-spouses, ex-partners, people you used to live with. Okay, it could be friends with benefits. They're all upset. It's a lot of people out here who are at breaking points, easily triggered. And having in firestorms, having mental breakdowns, nervous breakdowns, finding it hard to cope because you don't block them. You don't block them. You block them. You're resting. You're resting from all this love, hate, heartbreak, back and forth, hot and cold, karmics, drama, you know, tossing it up. You know, this person is not happy with their choices, not happy with who they're around. They don't want no fucking strings with this. That's not your problem. They said, I don't want no strings with the karmic. I want you back. I want you back. You the gold standard. You are the gold standard. They don't want no strings with these people, and you don't want no strings with them. Ain't it a vicious cycle? Isn't that out here? Did I pick it up? No, it's out here. Oh, it's out here. It's a vicious cycle out here. Or did I pick it up? I think I picked it up. It's a vicious cycle. Ain't that? That's crazy. When they get tired of the karmics, they just, you know. And I also saw the provoke, the vacate and healing you and bed. This is somebody who definitely enjoys being in bed with people. Okay? This is how to get people comfortable. All right? That's why I tell you, divine goddesses, keep the gates closed. Because they want you to get comfortable like this. As soon as you get comfortable to lay up, spend the night, walk around in their t-shirt, their shorts, be up in the kitchen, walking through the house barefoot. You know, you got a toothbrush somewhere around the house. You're leaving barrettes and bobby pins and earring or things, you know, here and there. They want you comfortable like that. Bed, intimate, cheating, restful slumber, deep personal connection. There's a provoking energy here. You see how beautiful y'all are? Wanting a negative reaction. They want you to react, but you haven't been. Some of you have been vacationing, or you're about to, doing a lot of self-care, introspection, and meditation. This way you are. And people want to provoke you out of this. Oh, they want you to come on up out of that, baby. You too quiet. Okay, or you too content, or you too peaceful. I just heard you too damn beautiful. What kind of shit is that? You can't sit in your own beauty, divine collective. That's a problem for some people. What the fuck? They want to provoke you, baby. Oh, they said you too calm. You too chill. You too zen. You call yourself healing? What? You taking vacations with other people? Don't you see two people? It don't have to be a lover. You have divine goddesses that you hang out with. They don't notice. I tell you, even if a narc sees something, they're going to block it out their mind. They're going to block it out their mind. My monster narc used to tell me that I didn't have any friends, that they were the only one who loved me. That's what the narc will say. They the only one that love you. Your family, they don't love you. Your friends, they're liars, they're fraud. They the only one that love you. But then what I would say, listen, how can that be? I said, well, look, let me show you my photo albums. They don't want to see that. Because that will contradict the truth that they have conjured in their head. That'll contradict it. Why? They feel you're theirs. They feel you're theirs. In their mind. They don't want to see that. They're your friend. They're your family. It's nobody else but them. And they're so prideful. You see that? You said goodbye on somebody. They're so prideful. They sat there and watched you walk. They watched you step. Look at them. Looking silly. Pride all on their chest. Knowing they want to say, come back, Gina. That's what used to happen on Martin. Gina used to leave and Martin used to be acting like he was the man. 2 days later, he's sitting up there crying, talking to his friends. Talk about how can I get her back. Sat there and watch you step out their life. Good though. Cause if y'all had Norman, yeah, baby, let Norman step. But then it was some of them that were just, they thought they was the man. They wasn't necessarily on no psycho, but they thought they was the man. Oh, and you shattered their world. Oh, you shattered their shit. Your investigation skills are top tier, baby. Oh, it's top tier. Let me see. Before 2020, we'll say that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see. I wanted to see some of these. Now, that's not the one I want, y'all. Top 10. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted, y'all. Top 10, Columbo, The Wire, Sherlock Holmes. Okay, y'all know I love Law and Order. First 48, Cold Case Files. Perry Mason. Oh, I don't know how many of y'all remember Simon and Simon. Okay, Murder, She Wrote. Yeah. Sherlock Holmes is the most popular detective they have on file. All right? That's just a couple of the detectives and shit. You know what I mean? We good at what we do. When we investigate, we good at what we do. I'm going to get that full list, though, because I had the list. I had the whole list. Everything from Miami Vice to Hawaii 5-0, baby. Alfred Hitchcock. You name it. I had it up there. I had it up there. You all are paradise for somebody. Paradise. Some of you all will be taking vacations. Okay? Vacations. Paradises. Happiness and joy. Playfulness. Enjoying each other. Honeymoon phases. You see this? This is who they stuck with. Third parties. Haters and lessons learned. That's who they stuck with. That's who they stuck talking to. Some shady ass broads. Or shady people. You ignoring them. And guess who they with? They match. They with their match. Right? Aren't they with their match? Of course they with their match. Crazy ex, obsessed and won't let go. They're with their match, babies. Okay, this is what they asked for. And now they don't like it. Now they want you, Divine Collective. Now you're all that somebody is wishing for, and you are ignoring the hell out of somebody. You told them kick rocks and go chase some thrills. You told them you see their true colors and you know what they're about. You know what they want. Okay? Or you know what vibration they're giving off. You know. Continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions. This is who this person is out here with. And you need to be mindful because they're both on psycho mode. You don't think psycho over here, no psycho over here want you divine collective? Or they out here with some other karmics too? Somebody with somebody and they're just this crazy. But see that the feminine energy is willing to do something crazier. With that red energy, they're willing to do something crazier. Or either this cycle is going to hurt them. They're going to hurt this karmic. I'm hearing this is a drunk hoe. This is a drunk hoe. You see this? And when she get drunk, they sit around stalking and watching you in the shadows. Yep. Spirit said that's a hidden truth. That's the truth. This insecure male or female, okay, hides this secret. And it's just the tip of the iceberg. But they hide this deep. They have deep emotions when it comes to you. Deep. You see this? Spirit is about to send somebody new your way. You see that? Do you see that? Something new is coming your way. You all been wishing for a better choice, a better, partner or energy. All right. This could be a female in high masculine energy. Okay. Divine masculine. This is the energy. But since it's a man here, it's definitely a male as well. Okay. It could be a feminine energy as well. Someone's feeling like this. You're making somebody's heart flutter. Thank you for those hearts that just went up. You're making somebody's heart pump. Pump. Okay. Oh. Somebody's sorry. They didn't mean to do what they said. They're sorry. Okay. Pain, cheating, deception, mind games, and a love bomb. I'm sorry. Unspoken apology and eternal. Y'all hear that? Eternal regret. Might want to do a pop-up. They might want to do a pop-up. Listen, when people plan these jack-in-the-boxes, this is what I call it, the pop-up. Because a jack-in-the-box, you reel it up, and then they pop out. So this jack-in-the-box, okay, this vampire, this is an energy vampire. When they show up at your door, you have to let them in order for them to get to the getting. And they want to love bomb you. Oh, they want to love bomb you. They do. Is it in the other deck or did I have it here? They want to love bomb you. If they can. They can't though. Because you already know what they're coming through for. You know what they're coming through for. All right. So no need to fall for a love bomb because you know what they're coming through for. I might have put it back now with that. Yeah. You know what they're coming here for. This person can't cope right now. Don't forget, it's a lot of drinking. It's a lot of drinking. So their minds are not stable. They're trying to cope. All right. This is somebody who's very selfish. Somebody who doesn't mind dipping their paintbrush into several cans. Okay. They don't mind it. But they're definitely losing their sleep. This masculine energy is losing a lot of sleep. Reckless behavior. Yeah, I must have put it back with the other one. But yeah, I saw the love bomb earlier. They want to love bomb you, but they can't. You're not falling for that. You know? Let's see here. Oh, yeah. There it is. See that? They want to come and give this flower to you. You see it? You see it? They want to provoke you. You see that? Provoking. They know how you feel. They know you once had some intense, deep emotions for them or something. And they want to come and play a game. Uh-huh. They want to come being shady. Hold on, yeah. They want to come being shady. That's what fell. Shady. They don't want you to see how they're coming. Look, hidden. They don't want you to see this. They want you to think this is what they're coming for. They don't want you to see their real motive. They do not want you to see their real motive. They know what type time you on. They know what type time you on. So they're going to have to keep this hidden and come through and tell you that they closed out cycles. Okay? And they're going to tell you that they're tired of the spiritual warfare and playing games. They're tired of the karmic triggers and they're spiritually awakening. They're doing their shadow work and they miss your divine protection. The spiritual attack, they're going to say they're tired of it. They want a family, or they want their family back, or they want to make a family, or they consider you family, or they could be blood relatives even. Y'all know I say this interchangeable. It's not always just man and woman in relationships, or, you know, a lot of it is that, but it could be family. And they said they're going to say they didn't mean to roll the dice, you know, taking a chance was silly and it was stupid. And, you know, they're hoping that you all can resolve things and be peaceful with one another, okay? And they know they might have messed up some money or something in the process, or were stingy or didn't share, okay? And they've just been sitting around, you know, really missing you, craving you and desiring you and thinking about you. And, you know, they apologize for putting you two at odds and all this shit and giving you mixed signals and all the third-party situations and the karmic friends and the promiscuity and out here doing everything. Self-pleasure, intense feelings, sexual thoughts about you. Okay. Your sexual thoughts about you. And they're really tired of this karma tearing their ass up. Consequences, cause and effects, and debts. And some of them do not want you to sign that divorce, baby. They do not want to separate. They don't. And some of them say, damn, you know, they can't get an energetic charge up like yours nowhere. Meaning you have to connect. So they can't get this charge up nowhere. And, you know, they basically just been thinking about you and they just been missing you and missing y'all and thinking about, you know, what could have been, what should have been, what would have been, reminiscing, missing you, feeling lonely, using substances to cope. Y'all do know they out here coping big time. We know that. Okay, that's cool. You know, that's cool. They coping. They coping the best way they can. Drinking, you know, with that dirty hoe. You know, using drugs, poison. You know, all this rejection is a bit much for them is what they're saying. It's a bit much. And they just tired of crying. Tired of crying a river. Tired of crying a river. You know? Now, y'all know I always tell you, you're dealing with a psychopath. You're dealing with somebody who is unhinged. You're dealing with somebody who's arrogant. And they sitting there and they looking at you, and this is what's in the back of their head. Norman. Look at them looking at. Look, they standing there. So when they come calling for meetups, you know, dates, let's go out, come over, can I come over? You remember this. As soon as you say the wrong damn thing, as soon as you say no, as soon as you start, you know, standing up in that stoic energy, that's what they're going to want to do. Quiet you. And then what they're going to do? Hide the evidence. Like Norman does. like Norman does, baby. Gonna hide that evidence. You see him? What this got to do with, though? Y'all know what it got to do with. It popped out right in the beginning. I told you. Y'all out here canceling the shit out of somebody. Y'all know y'all are. You are. You just cancel. Where you at? Where your ass at? Here you are. You see that phone? Do you see that phone, baby? Okay? Don't have people looking for you and shit, putting out APBs all over the. He's sitting there, you know, knowing exactly what done went on. Then we have questioning. Then we had a popo out earlier, fishing for comments. Y'all be mindful, because you get to talking crazy around Norman. They sitting there looking, look, got all this on their mind. Okay? Don't be trying to meet up. Close the cycle if you got to close the cycle, baby. Close that thing. I'm telling you, a lot of these girls think they slick. They still want to mess around with these dudes. You know how many girls got missing, meeting up on the low with somebody they wasn't supposed to be with in the first place? Because they was feeling emotional. I missed him. I missed her. Somebody God told you to reject and get the hell away from. They talking about they missed you. Ain't that something? This person sitting around looking at your pictures crazy. They're sitting around looking at your pictures like crazy. If not videos, if not on your social media, if not done made a profile. You're looking beautiful out here, Divine Collective. You're sparkling. You're shining. Your divine goddess energy, your divine feminine energy is coming through. Major. Okay? Major movement. That healing is shining through you. Shining through. You can see it. You can feel it. You can feel it when they're around, when people are around you. You can see it. Little children will come to you, be drawn to you. Even animals will be drawn to you. Elderly people will come to you out of all the people for you to help them. I tell you, it's a beautiful, safe energy. Safe. You are a safe love. People are safe around you. Somebody's getting a bright idea, though. Oh, like I said, boiling point. The boiling point is out here 2 times, and I didn't even peep that. I didn't peep that. I didn't peep that the boiling point was out here twice like that. See that? I didn't peep it was out here twice. See that? This person is drinking heavily. Heavily. Then we just put them coke cards away. They drinking like crazy. They're drinking like crazy right now. Where did I put Norman's other card? Hold on, y'all. Let's take your ass. He just hit, y'all. Listen, don't play with motherfucking Norman. Didn't I just have Norman out here? Do not play with this Norman. I just took him out the deck just now. Don't disappear that fast. Well, you right here, bro. Y'all right there. Oh, here his ass is. Okay. Let's see this. Let's see this. Cope, boiling point. You see this? Somebody is an alcoholic. Somebody's drinking heavy. Don't try to connect with this person. Don't try to work shit out. None of that. Leave this person alone. 144 is on the clock, 122 on the counter. It's drinking, baby. Them and their karmics. She don't even know if she in danger with this. This is danger for this person. Because they're going to get in there and start turning up and think it's normal. They don't even know that this person is salty. They don't even know that you learned a lesson from this person and you taught this person a lesson. You had to come through that dry ass damn concrete, baby. You had to come through a war zone. You see the bullet, you know what I'm saying? The pew pew stuff all over the place. Dealing with this here. Dealing with this. Because people want to take a bite out of the apple. What does it say again? Wisdom, death, sexuality, and joy. They want to learn all kind of stuff. They want to learn all kinds of stuff, baby. So now you got this weirdo out here with fake accounts, peeping and sneaking, you know, spirit of uncleanliness on them, waste, worthless, and mouse, spirit of uncleanliness, sitting around watching you on fake accounts now. Okay? When people get desperate, what do I tell y'all? They get dangerous. Don't ever forget that. When they start suffering in silence, you better pay attention. Unspoken desires, real feelings, and broken dreams. When they start sitting around in regret, suffering in silence, with bombs going off in their mind, okay? Yeah. Saying your mind, M-I-N-E, versus M-I-N-D. You gotta, you know, pay attention. Because they think it's this. They think it's love that got them going batty. That's what they think. Look, y'all see me just split the deck. That's what they think. Missing you, craving, desiring. That's what they think. They think that somebody spiritually attacked y'all because they didn't get a chance to go through with their full narcissistic cycle. Okay? That's what spiritual attack means to them. They didn't get a chance to go through with their full narcissistic play on you because you invoked no contact. And that trapped them. That trapped them. They weren't able to finish the spell because the spell was supposed to get you here. Some of y'all gave this person a second chance. But you're not in illusions. And they want a second chance to be able to finish what they started. That's why I said a lot of them come through with this. You know, we're going to get married. We're going to have a family. I told you a lot of them, they just want to hit that, knock that baby in there, baby. Got them. Got them. So they're going to want you back. This person is hiding things, though. They're going to act like they don't want to play no games because that was upside down. They don't want to play no games with you. They don't want to spin no fairy tales. They don't want to be a trickster no more. They're lying. They're lying through their teeth. They're going to say they want peace with you. They're going to say they want to make love to you. Okay? They're going to say they don't want you to be with anybody else. Okay? They're going to tell you they don't have anybody else. They're going to tell you they was just with that person for intimacy needs. Passion coming together, magnetic pull once again, missing you. You're their soulmate. Okay? Let's start over. New boo, let's start over. New love, learning each other, flirtations, let's do it again. Deep love, unity, connection. Baby, forgive me. I didn't mean to betray you. Deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Oh man, you know, I'm not doing too good. They out here trying to cope, using substances, self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior, and they just can't take you turning your back on them anymore. The influences are no good. They're going to complain about the influences, how people been treating them, attachment, third parties, and peers. And they just can't get over what happened between you and them because they say you their family. And I told you what that's about a few minutes ago. They're lying through their teeth. They're going to say somebody spiritually attacked y'all. And they weren't in their right mind because of the spell work. And it wasn't them. It was Stephen down there. It was the devil. It was the Karmic. It was their wingman. It was their mama. It was the drugs. Everything but them. They're going to say that attacked y'all. It wasn't them. Those things attacked y'all. Hidden. I told y'all. They got to hide this. They got to hide this. Y'all stop getting on this person because, baby, you just made them hot. Look, they came their asses back out here again. You just made them hot. And y'all said, we don't give a fuck. Let them be hot. Let them stay hot. Let them stay hot. Let them think about that. You said they stinking whole karmic too. Ooh. Ooh. Collective. Jealousy. The feeling of wanting what another has. Being angry at someone because they're better off than them. Not wishing well. A wandering eye. They got what they wanted, baby. We just looking. Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. We just taking a close-up look at this. We just being a little nosy. A little nosy. Child, you better shut the front door. Listen, this person don't put their heart out here, baby. We don't give a damn. No, I told y'all dealing with a narcissist psycho. Y'all not dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we dealing with. Y'all not dealing with them. This is what we dealing with, though. That's why I tell y'all, don't try to get on the sneak. Because if I look in these cards and I see y'all running around talking about I love him, and they're running around here like this. Desperation. What did I say? When people get desperate, what they get dangerous. Desperation, self-sabotage, life in flames, and breaking point. I better not look in these cards and see y'all on the damn road. Or I better not look in and see them on the road to you. Doing what? Sneaky linking. No, I don't want to hear that. I just heard some of y'all. Talking in your head. Suffering is a divine. You don't understand divine goddess state. Yeah, I do. Don't you be sneaking and looking at this person. Don't you do it. Don't check up on them. Don't check their page. Let them be. Act like you never even. I never even met them. Excuse me, who are you? I don't recall. We did? Really? What year? You'll be in regret. You'll be in regret. Once spirit has already pulled you out of the lion's den, don't you go your ass back in that lion's den. I'm not playing with you. You better walk your ass. You see that? Signs. Walk. Get on up out of there. I have investigated it for you. You don't got to do nothing. Just get on up out of there. You want a flashback? Go look at a picture or something. And don't look at that mug too long. Because they hold energy. Don't even look at that. Do a quick one too. Oh, yeah. Get out of there. Make it quick, baby. You see this? Don't you be sneaking around with no damn hoodie on and no baseball cap and your hair in a bun and some sunglasses trying to sneak around. Don't you do it. I'm watching y'all. Secrets, mystery, and concealing. I want to hear that. Oh, Divine Goddess Davy. No. I see y'all mind. Don't tell me this person got no mind control over y'all. I see your mind and your heart. I know. Some of y'all, I know. I know it sounds crazy. You talking about you have feelings for Norman. I know. I know. Apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Oh, baby. Y'all said Norman be body rocking, knocking them boots. Okay. Okay, I hear you. Yeah. Don't do it. Okay? Be smart. Be smart. Look at her. They trying, they like Divine Goddess Davy. No, don't tell them that. What you mean, bro? Like, you Norman. Like, what, you crazy? Look, they're coming to bring the pain. You better stop playing with me. They're coming to get that mind again. They need that mind back. They need you back in position. So they're going to come in conceding because they need to get that. They need to get that back. Okay? Wherever the mind goes, the body follows. It'll be easy to get this once they get, let me see, where is it? It'll be easy to get, well, once they get this, because that came first, it'll be easy to get this. Once they get this back, that's a 3-pointer. And then once they start shooting their 3-pointers, let the games begin. Jigsaw. Look, they start the process and trying to turn you into a karmic. They don't want you celebrated. They don't want you kicked. They don't want you sparkling. They don't want you the star, you know, the VIP, the special guest. They don't want you in this beautiful energy. They do not want you celebrated. They want you like a karmic. Okay? Don't you let them feed you that crap, talking about they regret what they did. They didn't mean to steal from you. They didn't mean to cheat on you. They didn't mean to lie. They didn't mean to hold secrets. They didn't mean to be on demon time, being lustful, being toxic, abusive, aggressive, violent, promiscuous, all this shit. They didn't mean to be out of control with their emotions, they mommy, daddy issues, the girlfriend that left them in 10th grade and all kind of bullshit. Yeah, that some of them hold a lot of dumb stuff. People they were dating in 10th, 11th, 12th grade. At their big ages. Yeah, we're just talking about a lot of these people that we're ignoring, who have a lot of confessions that they haven't talked about. It's a lot of garbage. It's a lot of things that people haven't talked about. People you all have been with, people they've been with. Oh, it's a lot of shit we ain't talked about. Oh, it's a lot about sexual protection that's not being talked about. Every time you hear polyamorous conversations, polygamy conversations, okay, and there's intimacy involved, this should be a topic. Don't nobody want to talk about that. Oh, he can have how many wives? So what happens with this? Do they really think that everybody is the same? Everybody not the same. Do you know some men have fetishes for the whore? They have a fetish for the whore. Okay? Because their animalistic side can come out with the whore. They can do the things that they really want to do. And it's things that you would never think they would do. We're just taking an inside look. You think that you are the turn up for this person. You think you don't win in. And done gave them, you know, what they've been looking for. You just don't know sometimes, Divine Collective. You just don't know. People be into some things. Yeah. Look, don't try to pop out. Look, I told you. Look, they're trying to come out here like Divine Goddess. They be messing that. Listen, I ain't messing nothing with. They want to be forgiven. I told you they be into some things. Attachment, third parties, and peers. They into some shit. That's not your problem. I'm just telling you what they was doing. I'm just telling you what they was doing behind the back, behind the family back. We just looking. It's justice at play right here. The truth is at play right now. The truth is at play right now. And I'm about to go. Y'all, I gotta get out of here. What's coming up next for the Divine Collective? Because they obviously have a damn psycho on their hands that's thinking about them. They are thinking about you, baby. They have you heavily on their minds. Damn sure want to talk to y'all. Please be mindful of everything I told y'all. Run it back if you need to. Run it back. Okay? Stop playing with these weirdos. Because they damn sure got secrets and things that you don't know about. You don't know about it. That's why you got to keep coming up in here so I can tell y'all the shit that y'all don't know about. Y'all be thinking this person is sincere. They're not. Some of them, a lot of them are not. They're not. So what's going on? This person's next action. They wanna jump off that cliff. Okay? Some of them might be thinking that you're ready to take a new start with them. That you might say maybe. It's a maybe on this card. Maybe. You know? They know you've been being very strong. And you've been guarding your heart, protecting yourself, healing. Some of them cause you heartbreak. You know, they just make you sad in your heart. You know, heavy burdens. This is a time of your life that you'd rather not talk about. Okay? And this person is arguing with them 10 of wands. Oh, they arguing. It's a heavy burden. When they don't have nobody to, you know, and the cards is moving tonight. You know, they want to get rid of that burden. It's a loss not having you. It's a heavy burden. These cups ain't doing it. They up here cup after cup. This is what they really want. They can't have that. It's a heavy burden. Yeah, they want to start this over. There's another maybe. Let me show you what a maybe is. You see the maybe right here? That says maybe. What that say? Maybe. What that say? Maybe. They're hoping that you'll talk to them. Because they know you have the truth on your side. You speaking the truth. Okay, it's a lot of honesty over here. Cutting through the truth. Seeing clearly. New ideas, new plans, victory, success, mental clarity, breakthroughs, the ability to focus, achieving truth, vision, strength, concentration. You're in a victorious energy. You're in a winning energy. They know that your speech is very positive. Recognition. You're guarding yourself. You're not playing no games with them right now. They know if they come towards you, they're going to get their ass cut. Honest, truthful, frank, protective, independent, talkative, good communicator, witty, funny, principled, fair, constructive criticism, strong, realistic, objective, and insightful. Spirit says move forward. Move forward. Who? You. You. You all in this person's mind. That's all they think about, especially at night, about having a new beginning with you, talking with you, a new start, the wheel turning in your favor again, possibly making you a wife or getting you pregnant. That's the only way I tell you they're able to reel you in. They need to intertwine you. So when you try to get away, the knot locks. They're thinking and watching and stalking how to come through with their cup of love and offer it to you. So you're looking at your pinnacle. Okay, this could even be your children, your prodigy. I mean your progeny, excuse me. In your prodigy, you could be working on something. Prodigy, you're very intelligent. Very intelligent. This person's trying to get you with emotions, but you're logical right now. Very. Very. Okay. That's what this is about. This person's mental space. Their mental space and what they're working on. What they're working on. Because their intent is to hold on to you. They're being very not covert, they're being very secretive and selective with their information. They're being cheap too. They're not giving anything to anybody. They're holding like every penny. Because they want to come towards you. This Ace of Wands, that's the male phallic. Okay. They still have a chemistry for you there. Of course, we know that. Like, you know, gates are closed. So that's neither here nor there for us. That's why I don't mind talking about it, because it don't mean nothing. Like to the divine goddesses, it's like, okay, oh, you have a phallic? Oh, okay. We can't help you. I'm very unuseful, like for it. I can't help you. You know what I mean? Like you got to go find a karmic for that, baby. I can't do nothing with that. New beginning, good news, actually starting things, creative spark. See, they think they're going to come in and it's going to be good news. You know, they think you're waiting to hear from them. Okay. Finding a new passion, enthusiasm, sense of urgency, taking on challenges, potential talent and growth. This is something new you all are starting to. But I'm telling you that they're still here. This is this ex, Norman, the psycho, the past relationship, the love of it, quote unquote, the love of your life, that one. They want to talk. I don't care how long it's been. They want to talk, baby. That's all that's on their mind. And they over there fighting for their life with their friends, their family, and their karmic. They fighting for their life over there to get towards you. Trying to come up with an idea, a plan, a blueprint. And their ass is so narcissistic and so addicted to the vicious and the toxic cycle of it all. It's so damn hard. They're trying to do this, but they need to keep the karmic locked in too. Like, what the hell? I mean, they over here watching you, baby. You flourishing. And what, like we said, all those losing sleep. You all are protected. You're protected. So I don't know what they, I don't know what they're going to do, but that's their plan right now. That's their plan to get to the star. You're so protected, though. You are so protected. So that's their plan to try to get to you. You know, talking about they want to balance some things out. You know, they might want to give you something. They might want to pay you back. You know, they want to make the, even some things out. You know, they're trying to figure this out. You know, how to come towards you, how to approach you, without giving off the signal that they're a whole jackass still. Like, you know this already. They know you know this, but they think that you think that people can change. We know that a narcissist can't change. They don't think that you know that. They just know you're blocking them. That's what they know. You standing your ground. So they're trying to come through, but it's weak. You see, the apology is weak and they know it. So this shit is troubling. This shit is troubling. See this? It's troubling, baby. They don't know how to get this to grow. See this? They don't know how to get it to grow again. I don't know what they're doing, but they can't do nothing with They can't do nothing with this. You a whole cup of divine love, and every time they come towards you, you're going to be looking at what they offering, just like this, real close, to see if it matches up to anything like this. We already know it don't. Look how big your illumination is. Okay, we already know it don't. You the sun card. That's the happiest card in the deck. Your wish fulfillment. That's the sun. You know, the Queen of Cups. Happiest, like you're overflowing with divine energy. Your love is good, baby. When you do give it, baby, it's good. And I ain't talking about in the bed. I'm talking about overall, baby. You a whole package. Like you a whole experience. You a sun. The sun is a whole experience. This is big. And they hot. They hot. Look, they hot, baby. This is what they've been up to. But they want to get up out that seat and come towards you, baby, because they like, damn, that's my pinnacle. That's my pinnacle. God gave it to me. And God is like, yeah, I did give it to you. And what you did? What you did? Don't put knives all in their back. What you did? Done push them to the side, put them out in the cold, made them homeless for some of them, kicked them to the curb for some of them. What you did? Non-committal, in and out, not being true, being a liar, being a player, you know, out here, being community D and community poon. You know what I mean? Spreading it here, there, and everywhere. Holes in different area codes. You was on some shit. You was being a tyrant. Okay? You had side pieces. You was delusional. You was out here on crack. You was on crack. We said it. You was doing that Tony Montana. Baby, Spirit said move forward. Driving around looking for this kind of stuff. Spirit said, I saw it. And so did the Divine Collective. So don't even start your whining. Don't even, look. Spirit said, don't start your whining about what you did. What'd you do? You did that. Spirit said, you did that. We talking about, you know, Norman, the psycho. The one that's out here called themselves in love and missing you. Yeah, you did that. Look. You did that. Look. Spirit saying, look, should I show you? Okay. Spirit said, don't come over here crying. Oh, you did have a happy home. You did have a beautiful home, or you did have a nice relationship, or a wonderful soulmate or partner. You know? They said, you did that. You told the collective get to stepping. Look. You did that. Look. It's justice, like what they want you to do. They want you to do. And I said all of that, and guess where they at? Still coming with an apology. I still want to give you a gift. They still only see you and them. We're going to talk about it, Divine Collective. I'm going to get ready to get out of here because right now, baby, the fact that this person is still acting like a weirdo wherever they at, you know what I mean? They're still doing this because they still have you on the brain. Okay? That's the Two of Cups. All right? It says love. I told y'all this is what they think. And right now, that's causing a problem with them and their karmics. This could be friends, family, okay? People they getting up with, people they hang out with, people they are around. It's towers. Shit is blowing up. Because this person's ready to pop off. They're ready to pop off because, you know, they can't get in. They can't get in. They can't convince you. They're trying to figure it out and weave a tail and, you know, get it just right. But we're going to keep following them. Because right now, they're ready to run competition or even their karmics is ready to get out and get gritty with it. Because the Five of Swords is defeat. So they feel defeated right now. You know? So they're over there pressing everybody. And since they get impressed, the karmics want to press you. And you ain't got nothing to do with that. I told you I feel bad for the karmics too. Get y'all asses up out of there. You know? I'm here for the Divine Collective. But, you know, if I see their little asses in trouble, They still feminine energies, you know. They just don't want to step into their divine feminine shoes. They don't want to step into it. So it is what it is. But if I see something crazy, I'll try to warn their little asses. But they messing with a whole life. I just heard the K word, and it ends with an R. And it has 2 L's in the middle. Listen, I just heard that word. Stop playing with them. Don't you even do it. You know, some women are so, you know, they want to be admired. They want to be, you know, looked at as the empress. You are the empress. You don't got to show nobody, tell nobody. They're going to be looking for you. They're going to be looking for you like, we're the empress. You're going to be put up. You're away. You're going to be on your throne, in your empire, in your castle, doing what you do. You know, being enlightened, being tapped in with the cosmos. You see that crown on your head? Those are the stars. And they're going to be looking for you, but you don't have to say nothing, baby, because I'm telling you, they want to start something, baby. Because if you don't open up, they want to start something. And them karmics are upset that this person's over there turning up on them. They over there drinking, supposed to be having a good time. And I told you, as soon as those drinks get to flowing, as soon as they get to flowing, you see this person they start looking for you. You see their head, right? They start fighting everybody right there. They start fighting everybody. Because they start talking about you, thinking about you. Everybody think it's a good time. Until you start crossing this person's brain. As soon as they get drunk. As soon as them substances start hitting. We're going to talk about it. Y'all, look, I just split the deck, baby. We're going to talk about it. Look at them. A nut. A nut. Mental activity. Big change. Seize the moment. Jump in. What does 5 of Swords say? Failure, surrender, change, walking away, self-sacrifice, self-sabotaging behavior, inappropriate behavior, deception, lack of communication, aggression, bullying, intimidation, and what? Pain. Pain about you and them. And you sitting on that throne all by yourself now. It was too. But now it's just you. It's just you. This is your masculine and feminine. You said, oh, you don't want to be balanced? Okay, I'll be balanced all by myself. I'm the empress. I don't have to have an emperor to do what I do. I'm still going to run this. I'm here, Rihanna. Who's going to run this town tonight? We are. Yeah, I said it. We are. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all got me a little. Yep. Y'all letting go of illusions. Let's see. Good news travels. And on that note, I love y'all. Please like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me, Divine Collective. I appreciate y'all tapping in for this late night with the late night. And we're going to get it going. Let me see what we have in here. Hey, Jeanette. I've been staying focused, y'all. I ain't been in the live. Blessings to you, James. I appreciate you. Hey, 5400, what's up? All right, y'all. Just wanted to see who was in the house. Let's see. Hey, Teresa. How are you? Hey, Akashic. Hey, Jada. Jade. I see you, Jade. Let me see. Hey, Jeffrey. How are you? All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I just wanted to shout out a few of y'all. All right, don't forget, hype the video up, Collective. And don't forget, leave something in the comments. Let me know what y'all going through. How this applies for you. You know, what resonated. You know, what stuck hard. What hit home. Let me know. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on the next one. Take care. Good night.